I'm Lucia. Welcome. I hope you guys are well. So I have a message for whoever needs to hear this right now. So if you are drawn to this video, this may be for you. Take what resonates and always be true to yourself. So what I did was I already drew one card from this beautiful Magical Spirit Oracle, the Brilliance of You Oracle card deck. And what I got was the card of emotions. And I'll let you look at that and then I'll read it. So I feel like you guys are feeling your feelings right now, and I feel like you need time to release those feelings. Honoring the flow, all of the emotions, alchemy, processing, and sensitivity. So you could be processing what you're seeing, what you just found out, what you're realizing. You could be processing feelings that are coming up, emotions that are coming up, and you kind of have to feel it in order to go process it and then heal it. And you could be feeling this, you could be in this, integrating these emotions, and so that you can eventually heal from them and then move on from it. So we have right now the Dark Veil, which I'm using the Moonchild Tarot, the Shadow Work Edition. And the veil is our limitations. It's what we need to conquer to grow. What we need to conquer to move on, what we need to conquer to keep going with our goals here. So there's something here that you guys could be going back to. What are you going back to that could be hurting you? What are you going back to here? That is the veil. It's about seeing the truth, and whatever it is that you're going to for a short period of time that it may feel right or good, in the end, and this is something that you realize, it's not something that you don't know. It's something that you know. It could be a vice. What is the vice that you are going to right now? You know, this vice could be adding on top. I feel like this is not the reason why you're having these emotions, but I feel like the vices are the things that don't help us. We could be turning to the vices when we feel emotional. So we need to cut that out, cut the cords with that. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is, I feel like with this card, you're not feeling like yourselves. Like, I feel like you guys have a lot to offer. There's a lot that people notice about you guys, that you're not feeling this right now, and it's because of your emotions. And I feel like deep down inside, you know this. I feel like you know your abilities, you know what you're worth, you know that you mean something, you know, you have a purpose here, and there's a lot that you guys have to give. And I feel like you're not feeling that with the emotions. It's like overcoming the beautiful feelings that you're supposed to feel. Like, you don't feel like yourselves, and you're not feeling, you may not be feeling good about yourselves, but at the same time you could be knowing that that's not true, but your emotions are stronger than I feel like your emotions are a little taking over right now. So I really feel like this is a good time to practice self-care. Give yourselves what you need. Release those emotions. Give yourself some time to release the emotions. If you need to cry, cry it out. But make sure that you, after a certain amount of time, that you do something to break that cycle, so that you don't get stuck there, you know, and do something to change, so that your energy changes and your situation starts to change. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This is overwhelmed. This is overwhelmed. I feel like water helps with emotional cleansing. So if you guys are drawn to water sounds, using water in a way to help with the healing energies of emotions and things like that. So the Ten of Wands is about overwhelm. So it's about being gentle for yourselves. And I feel like with you guys, the thoughts could be overwhelming. You could be thinking about something that's causing the emotions. Or you could be seeing things that's causing the emotions. You could be hearing things, you could be seeing things. So what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your eyes, your ears, what are you saying to yourself? So it's about turning off whatever that is and tuning into things that are healing for you. Whatever activities make you feel peaceful, whatever, whatever, maybe, getting into a book, maybe watching some comedy movies or calling a friend, doing things for self-care. So what do we have here? The Death card. This is about rebirth. So you guys could be going through a rebirth, during, a dark time, and then the light comes, the healing. You could be going through a healing process, and this is where you gain some knowledge of something and you welcome change. So there could be something here you need to let go of, something you need to walk away from, and welcome some change here so that you guys can move forward. The Nine of Wands. It's been a long journey in this situation, whatever is hurting you guys. See that path, and then you walk that long path, and it's dark, and then you walk, and then to the end you see the light there. It's about hanging in there. It's about keep going for yourselves. It's about keep on going for yourselves, because with the Six of Wands, I feel like you guys have beautiful people and have so much to offer, so much to give, and so much to feel good about. But there's an outside thing, person or situation that's interfering with your energy, and you could be emotional about this. It could be more than one thing. You guys could be empaths, and you could just be seeing a lot and feeling a lot right now, or it could be someone that hurt you. Could be more than one person that hurt you. So this is a time for releasing, for healing, sitting with those emotions, and then figuring out what you want to do to keep going. And getting over any obstacles or any vices that could be also adding on to and not helping the situation. So this is about hanging in there. This is about rebirth. So you guys could be going through an awakening, spiritual awakening, personal growth here, knowing your worth, knowing, your power, seeing your power, going for what you deserve, not tolerating and not indulging in if the news is bringing you down on top of everything else, and maybe don't watch the news, and things like that, so this could be talk that maybe you don't feel comfortable about. You don't have to engage. Ace of Swords. This is about change. This is about changing your thoughts. It's about focusing on, I feel like some positive affirmations every morning could be helpful. And being careful about what you're saying to yourself, beliefs about yourself and things like that. And this especially, it's about not relying on others to make you happy. It's about not letting others' opinions about you or the way they are interfere with who you are and make you change, who you are. It's about staying true to yourself and not making an experience with someone else sway you from who you are. Not letting it change you. You don't want to become like them. If anything, certain people that trigger you show you how you don't want to be. So take that how it resonates with you all, because you could all have a different situation. The Nine of Pentacles. This is about independence. This is about breaking free from being dependent on others to make us feel good about ourselves. You don't need somebody else's approval for what you want to do. You don't need someone else's approval to be happy. It's about not having someone else control your energy, not having someone else control your future, not having someone else control who you are. It's about being independent from that, because the Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It could be financial independence as well. But I feel like with the energy, because this is such an emotional energy here, you could be giving your power away to be happy to someone else. So if that person is not there, or if that person is not giving that back to you, that energy back to you, if that situation, the job, or whatever it is that you could be emotional about, it could be even the things that are going on around you. You could be seeing things if you're empath. It's about cutting the cord with that situation, not worrying about it, and being present, thinking about today, thinking about yourselves, and finding peace in the middle of that chaos. But the emotions, it's about sitting with them and then processing them, and asking yourself, why am I feeling like this, and learning more about yourself. Maybe journaling is good too, for you guys right now. And then doing something that makes you happy, breaking the cycle of making sure you don't stay in that place. Like, give yourself the time to heal, because you have to do that, and you may have to do that more than once. But then doing something to break that energy up, doing something for yourselves, taking care of yourselves. So we got 2 cards for you from the Moon Magic Oracle. We have, beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Doing things to raise your vibration. I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. It's about feeling protected and not letting others' energies interfere, or whatever's going on in the outside world. It could be just too much, whether it's in your personal life or your outside world. Whatever's going on is it's too much. So it's about doing things to heal, make you feel, it's changing that energy around you. So after you release, you're doing something to change the energy around you, and so you can heal. And then also to keep going towards your goal, keep yourself mindful with your purpose, and then allowing the changes to happen, to shift around you, and allowing that light to come in at the end of that, to keep going. Because you guys could be working on something for a while, doing something, and not to be swayed, not to have heavy emotions that cause from outside things or other people to hold you down, to hold you back, to keep going, and seeing things in a new way, talking to yourself in a great way. And these are 2 affirmations that can help you. So I am sending love. You guys are growing. There's alchemy here. And with this alchemy, that's what this card is about. Alchemy. Alchemy, processing, sensitivity. And being empath it's a blessing, Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it is, because it means that you're just more aware. So when you're more aware, you see things, and then you can handle it. You can make changes when you see things. So I wish you guys well. Sending love. Take care.